On the 16th of December, 1,773 members of the Sons of Liberty, dressed as Native Americans, boarded ships on Boston Harbour and threw 342 chests of tea into the water. The target was the Tea Act of May 10, 1773. Days later, the Philadelphia Tea Party took place, and instead of destroying a shipment of tea, they sent the ship back to England without unloading. The episodes escalated into the American Revolution, and the Boston Tea Party became an iconic event of American history. From 1718 to 1775, Britain had transported about 120,000 convicts and political prisoners to the New World, primarily to Virginia and Maryland. These convicts came from Britain, Scotland, and Ireland. Some estimates claim that almost 10% of migrants to America during this time were British convicts. The American Revolutionary War saw Britain lose most of its North American colonies. Britain had a problem: what to do with all these people? Britain had to consider establishing replacement territories. Prison hulks became floating prisons as a temporary means for jails at Portsmouth, Woolwich, and other British ports. By 1787, the temporary solution of floating prison hulks had reached capacity and was a public health hazard, while the option of building more jails and workhouses was deemed too expensive. A new settlement was the answer. In 1783, Sir Joseph Banks and American loyalist James Matra, who both had been on board the 1770 discovery voyage of Botany Bay, began working together to quickly produce a proposal for establishing a settlement in New South Wales. They gave their blueprint to King George III, and after reviewing it, he gave the royal order to create the new settlement. And transportation on a large scale resumed with the departure of the First Fleet to Australia on the 13th of May, 1787. The fleet consisted of 11 ships and about 1,530 people. 736 convicts, 17 convicts' children, 211 Marines, 27 Marines' wives, 14 Marines' children, and about 300 officers and others. And under the command of Captain Arthur Phillip, they set sail for Botany Bay.
Farewell to old England forever. Farewell to my old pals as well. Farewell to the well-known Old Bailey, where I once used to look such a swell. Singing to rely, you rely attitude. Singing to rely, you rely Singing to rely, you rely attitude. For we're bound for the Botany Bay. There's a captain as is our commander. There's the boatswain and all the ship's crew. There's the first and the second class passengers. Knows what we poor convicts go through. Singing to rely, you rely attitude. Singing to rely, you rely Singing to rely, you rely attitude. For we're bound for the Botany Bay. Tain't leaving old England we cares about. Tain't cause we misspells what we knows, but because all we light-fingered gentry hops around with a log on our toes. Singing to rely, you rely attitude. Singing to rely, you rely Singing to rely, you rely attitude. For we're bound for the Botany Bay. Oh, had I the wings of a turtle dove, I'd soar on my pinion so high, slap bang to the arms of my Polly love, and in her sweet presence I'd die. Singing to rely, you rely attitude. Singing to rely, you rely Singing to rely, you rely attitude. For we're bound for the Botany Bay.